A few days ago, I read a news about a girl 22 years of age. Her name was Mahsa Amini. She was Irani. Now, why she was in the news was in Iran there is a police named as moral policing, which is a kind of a watchdog for checking whether person is following strict dress code as per Islamic rules or not. So Masa Amini, she wore her headscarf, but she wore it improperly. Her half head was, or I can say her half scalp was visible. Her hairs of half of her scalp were visible, whereas in proper hijab or headscarf, whole scalp is to be covered and no hair of your scalp or your head should be visible. Each hair should be covered properly in a headscarf. This is the proper way of wearing headscarf, but Masa Amini was wearing the hijab improperly or headscarf improperly. So moral police arrested her, and for 3 days she was in a custody. 3 or 2 days she was in a custody of the moral police, and after that she died. Now Masa Amini's family members allege that moral police has tortured her, beaten her, has done cruelty to her during those 2 to 3 days, and as a result of which she died. Now question is improper wearing of headscarf can really turn into death in a country? Forget about the country, in a place on this earth, in this universe. There are two interest groups. I have heard it from Sadhguru. Sadhguru said that there is a one interest group and there is another interest group. One interest group always want to cover every millimeter of a woman's body. Another interest group is the group which always want to uncover every millimeter as possible of a woman's body. Now both the interest groups are kind of same. Both want to force a woman to wear or not to wear a dress according to themselves. Sadhguru said that every woman has a right. Every woman has a choice to wear whatever dress she want. Now I further say that one interest group, we can say a so-called religious interest group, and another interest group is a so-called, not so-called, but a lecherous group. Both are somewhat or other same. Both want to dominate a woman. And you know one irony? In Iran, in today's date, woman is protesting against headscarf, whereas in India, woman is protesting to wear hijab in the government schools and colleges. Can you see the difference? Can you see the irony? Same woman of same religion is protesting against the hijab in one place, and another woman of same religion is protesting for the hijab in another place. Whenever anyone, I don't say either that group or this group, whenever anyone will dominate his will or her will over a person, that person would surely protest against that domination. And we have seen in both the countries, in Iran and in India. Now question comes that why is there such a kind of rule in Islam for a woman to wear a headscarf? There is a psychological reason behind it. A woman wears hijab that hides her hair, her ears, her neck. Only her face is visible, the front part of the face. Rest, everything is covered. Now why this has been done? That naturally in a man, if he see a woman, a beautiful woman, there is a natural tendency in a man to get sexual desires. But if a woman is wearing scarf, then there is a very high possibility that man, after seeing that woman wearing scarf, he may not arise sexual desires. So one of the fundamental reason behind making a woman wear scarf is that to stop as much as possible the sexual desires in him. Now this is very helpful, because if there is no sexual desire, there will be no sexual crimes like rapes and molesting, etc. This is a preventive measure, we can say. But if you see the cases of various rapes in India, you will see a rapist raped a small daughter, an old mother, and every woman of every age group in India, a rapist has raped a woman. And in every case, that dress was different. Some women were wearing sari, some women were wearing jeans and t-shirt, some women were wearing skirts, some women were wearing full covered clothes. You know what psychologists say? That while raping, a rapist is so much overwhelmed with sexual desires that whatever woman is wearing, that doesn't matter. What a rapist see is only a woman, and to release his sexual desires on that woman in the form of raping her. No, this is a very good step. Headscarf is a preventive measure to stop the highest possible amount of sexual desire in a man. But what will you do if a man with overwhelmed sexual desire will come? That would not be able to stop him. So the very purpose of hijab is useful at some places, but if in a place every man is overwhelmed with sexual desire, then in that place hijab would fail. Any dress code of a woman would fail. Now I would say there was a disciple of Gautam Buddha, Anand. Anand was a very curious disciple of Gautam Buddha. He asked, how should the bhikshu, which means male monks, and bhikshuni, which means female monks, should live? So Gautam Buddha said that both should live separately, one house for female monks and one house for male monks. Okay. Now Anand said, what happens if a female monk get sick then, and if no other female monk is able to help her, then Gautam Buddha said, in that exceptional case only a male monk which is able to help that female monk will go and help her. Okay. Then Gautam Buddha said that whenever you are walking, walk separately. Female monk in one group and male monk in another group. When you both should not mix up, should walk differently in a separate group. Okay. Gautam Buddha also instructed that always have your eyes down to the earth and see only that much which is necessary for you. Means 4 steps further you can watch, because you are walking, so you need to watch further on the way. What is, if there is a stone, then you will watch it and you will make your steps accordingly. Now Anand asked, if suddenly a woman comes in our way, then Gautam Buddha said that okay, you can watch her, but only to the extent to change your way. Anand said, if there is an occasion when there is no other way but to watch a woman, then Gautam Buddha said, the last thing, be conscious. Be conscious. And this is the most important words from the Gautam Buddha, that be conscious. Whenever you watch a woman or a man, be conscious. Because when you are sleeping, your eyes are closed. No woman or man is in your room. But in the dreams, you may watch a nude woman, a nude man. Then what will happen? Then your sexual desire will come back. In sleep, the interesting part is your eyes are closed, but still you can watch a dream. Have you ever identified this fact? Your eyes are totally closed when you are sleeping, but still you are able to watch a dream, and you don't have control over your dream. If a woman or a nude woman comes to your dream, or a nude man comes to your dream, then what will happen? There is no option of closing eyes because eyes are already closed. There is no option of changing ways because you are not walking, you are sleeping. There is no option of living separately because you are sleeping, you are not staying or sitting on a place. Then the last and the important words of the Buddha, which he answered to the Anand, that be conscious. I would say that last words and last and important word, be conscious. Whenever you see a woman or a man, just be conscious. Just see awakenly. Then you would be able to just see that person. There is no chance for any desire to come. When you are conscious, when you are not sleeping, when you are awake from inside, not from outside, from your eyes, when you are awake from inside, a desire can never control you. So, no clothing, no habits can control a rapist. The only thing that a person can control him or herself is being conscious, being awake from inside. Then only he or she would not be able to get under control of his or her own desires. Rather, he or she will stand still without being affected by desires. Subscribe if you find this video helpful and share this video.